Okay, here we go. This is what we're making today. So cute. Okay, so for the ice cream part, we need some cornstarch, some spackle from the dollar store, of course, a stir stick, and I am going to make it like a mint chocolate chip. So what I did was I was experimenting with phthalo green, a basic yellow, and a white, and I put them in a little tray and I mixed them. That's the color that I came up with. I might make it a little bit whiter, but to make your own colors, it's going to be a little tricky because I'm going to have to add as I go into my spackle mixture. So we'll see how that goes. Another first, but that's okay. We can do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your spackle and you're going to stick it in a bowl. I guess I could have just stirred it in here. You know what? I'm going to stir the color, or at least a little bit of the color in here, just to kind of give it, because I'm afraid that if I stick the color in the bowl, I'm not going to get the exact color that I want. So, and I try not to edit out too many of, the videos of me doing different crafts because I want you to see the mistakes that I made. The only one that I edited out yesterday was doing the gun with that silicone because I couldn't get the dang silicone cylinder out of that gun. But other than that, I'd like to try to film everything so you can see that you can make mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to put in a little bit of green. Thought I dropped it on the table. It scared me, but it's not. It's just spackle. So I'm going to add a little bit of my green because there is a lot of white in this spackling. Duh, because it's white. I didn't even think about that. So I might just have to add the green and the yellow. But I like this phthalo green because it kind of has like a blue hue to it, and actually that looks pretty minty by itself, but I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. I can scrape it out. Oh, it's pretty dang good. Okay, so I'm going to add it into the rest of my bowl, but you know what? I'm going to try to add some pieces as I go because this stuff is just like really, it's easier to mix it when you've got a smaller container like this. So I'll take out some of the mixed, put some of the not mixed. I'm just trying to make this as less messy as possible. So I'm going to add I might have to actually add from the tube. Yeah, because I don't think that's going to do anything. Maybe a little. That is like a perfect mint color. So that was with, again, the phthalo green and the yellow, which phthalo green is just basically like a hunter green with just a tiny bit of blue. You'll have to work with it a little. And then your yellow. Well, like I said, you don't have to add white because the spackling is already white. Okay. So you just want to make sure it's kind of smooth. Make sure I get that in the center. And we're going to scrape all this out. Stick it into a bowl. Whatever I don't use, I just put back into these containers. As long as you have them sealed, your spackling will last. That should be more than enough. Okay. So then you put it into your bowl. Okay, so with your spackling, you're going to add some cornstarch, and I thought I had, here they are. So you're going to add a little bit of cornstarch, and you want it to get to be like a, I'll show you, kind of like a, not smooth, but kind of, I don't know, fluffy. It's hard to say. Almost like a, I don't want to say like a biscuit, but you'll see. See how it's got that consistency where it's kind of like broken up, but airy. And then see if you do this and smash it down right there. See how you can get it to go to kind of a mushy again. You don't want that. You want it more broken up like this. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm trying to get the cornstarch mixed in with this, because the cornstarch gives it that like airy property that it needs to make it look like ice cream. So you just want to make sure you get it mixed to where you don't see any of the cornstarch. How many times can you say cornstarch in a video? So actually this looks like it's going to work perfectly. So I like it. I chopped it up the last time I did this because I do want to have, now see it's starting to get a little sticky on me and it's starting to get smooth. When it starts getting smooth like that, you do need to add more. I did notice that yesterday, because then when you go to scoop it out, you're not going to get that nice ice cream look that we're looking for. And like I said, your goal is just to make sure that you don't see any of the powder from the cornstarch, because what ice cream has powder on it? None that I know of. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I'm just going to knead it just a little, just because I want to make sure that that color shows through without that cornstarch. Okay, so let's see if this works. This is the good thing about the ice cream one, is that if it doesn't work, you can just take it out and put it back, put more cornstarch, add more spackle, do whatever you gotta do. So where's my little cups? So these are the little cups that I got from the dollar store. You get 6 of them. So I took the cup out. Okay, so what I did with my chocolate one is I took a little bit of this and just kind of made it that consistency that we're not looking for, because I stuck it in here and I just kind of smushed it around to make it look like the ice cream was melting in the cup. And then it was all covered. Just a little bit down at the bottom. I did put a chunk at the bottom because I want that scoop to sit up fairly high. Because the scoop I have is like an older scoop. So I would say I went okay, so see, if you do it that way, then you get that kind of broken up ice cream look that you would get in when you scoop out ice cream. Then I filled at least half with just a little bit of the spackle at the bottom, so my scoop sits up a little higher. And I forgot to clean my scoop off from yesterday, but that's okay. I'll clean it off today. I think it's dry enough where it's not going to show through the ice cream that I'm just now making. So you want to get a fairly good scoop. And then you just, see, I don't think it's high enough. So I can go like, say like that. And there's your scoop. And then since I have enough spackle left over, I can go in like this. And then just kind of fold those in. Put that down. Nope, I don't like that scoop, so we're going to do it again. And that's the fun about this. If you don't like the way the scoop turned out, break it up and do it again. Okay, so I think what's happening is because I didn't clean this. I'm going to just soak this in water. There, it wasn't sitting all the way. Okay, so anyway. And I'm trying to get it to where, see how it's going over the scoop, because that's how it normally would happen when you're getting it out of the container. So I'm going to set it down like this and just let it go. I'm going to take this one little piece and set it right in there. And there you go. There's some ice cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all of this up. My table is always clean. I clean it every day, so there's no like hair or debris or anything on it. So I'm just going to scrape what little I have left because, like I said, always try to save, even if you have, like me, just a little bit of spackling left, because you can always use this green color and another color in another project. And here I'm telling you that there was no hair, and I found a Bama hair. Just get this out with my hands. And then as long as you put the lid on tight enough, you're good to go. Okay, so let's do the frosting. And I don't have any in there. I had one canister that I was using strictly for hot fudge. So let's see if I can find it. And there it is. Okay. So we set this aside. That's got to be cleaned. That's got to be cleaned. This can go back in. Okay, so now let's talk about how to make the frosting. So what I did with the frosting is it was a little bit of this acrylic caulking, not the silicone one, just the, well, it does have silicone in it, but it's just the caulking, whatever. The other one I think is 100% silicone. That's what I was making the molds with. So I used that. I squirted it into this little jar, and with that I added a brown. And then I have, that I got from Walmart, are these Waverly paints. They're not that expensive. I think I got them for like $1, probably 29, but the Waverly chocolate isn't as dark chocolate as I wanted it to be, so I added in some, excuse me, it wasn't brown, it was burnt umber. Burnt umber should be a staple in your paints. Burnt umber is as close to chocolate as you're going to get. I mean, it's a fantastic color, but adding this a little bit to this just made it the exact color that I wanted. So let me get another stir spoon. Those two have spackling on them, and I'll show you what you do. So you just add in a little of your caulking, and you just stir it. And see, now this is just a little too thick, but if you stir it up, it usually breaks it up and makes it become thinner again. But look at that color. That is as close to chocolate as you're going to get. Look at that. See, that's about right there. That's the consistency you wanted. A nice, thick pour. I don't know if you could see that. But when you put it on, you want that. Oh, I wish I could do the camera better. See that nice thick pour? I'll show you on the ice cream. So here's your ice cream. How stinking cute is that? And here we're going to pour some chocolate over it. I don't know if I'm going to add some sprinkles to this one. I don't think I am. I think I just like the mint with the poured chocolate. So let's check it out. I just want to make sure I get this stirred really good because I don't want any lumps in it. Okay, so here we go. So you just get it on the edge of your spoon and just pour it like you would pour chocolate on your ice cream at home. Look at that. Can you imagine if this was real ice cream? I want to get it to like it drip down the sides and pour it into the bowl. There we go. Okay. I even like the little drip right there. So how cute is that? Super sweet. Looks so real. I'm going to put a bunch of these like across my counter. So far I've done 2 cupcakes. Now I have 2 ice creams. So I'll do a cupcake and ice cream, a cupcake and ice cream. And those are just super cute to put on like the backsplash of the counter here. I'll show you. But you can also make one of those Lazy Susan tiers and just, you know, stack them on the bottom, stack them on the top, and have a cute centerpiece for your table. I just think they're absolutely adorable. And I hope you guys liked this. And as always, please keep coming back because I am just going to be doing more and more stuff as I go. I appreciate everybody that watches my channel. If you do like the crafts that I made, please tell your friends to come and subscribe to me, as I do try to load up videos every day, but because I'm sick, I don't always get to them every day. So I hope you just keep coming back because I love to show everybody my arts and what I like to do, what I've learned, and so I can give you guys ideas on how to do them yourself. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.